This is James Dewar with the San Antonio Entertainment Show. We're continuing our series on the Alamo City Fight Night. This is an exclusive we have with Davies Entertainment to help promote San Antonio. San Antonio is going to be the mecca, going to be the world class for all boxing, and Davies Entertainment is bringing that to San Antonio. San Antonio has a long history of boxing. It's kind of lost it in the past in terms of not having more walk up than big events. But now Davies Entertainment and Bebe McClinton, he has brought professional boxing back to the Alamo Dome. So November 9th, we're having the Alamo City Fight Night sponsored by Davies Entertainment. And we have all the fighters in this room today. And we're going to be doing 2x2 on these boxers. And what we're going to do is kind of let them talk a little bit about their history, what's important to them, and a little bit about how their training's been under the world famous Bebe McClinton, with a world-class trainer. He was a trainer for the weight trainer for the San Antonio Spurs. He's a weight trainer for professional athletes, whether it's the NFL or any type of athlete. He knows how to get you to exceed in life. And so right now we have Eddie Ortiz.
Yes, Eddie Ortiz here.
And then Benjamin Whitaker.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing great, man. We're really looking forward to November 9th. So let's start out with Eddie Ortiz here. Eddie, tell us about, are you a hometown San Antonio guy?
Yes, born and raised far west side to north side. I was born, raised on the west side, or I was born on the west side and then raised on the north side, Marbach Road.
So everybody in here, most people are from San Antonio, or y'all from?
Everybody's from San Antonio.
I'm Boston.
Boston.
No, Austin.
Austin. Oh, Austin. So Texas. Everybody from Texas here?
Yes.
There you go.
Massachusetts.
James is from Boston, Massachusetts nowadays.
No, Austin, Massachusetts.
Sorry about that, man. I'm gonna get hit before this interview's over, man. So Eddie Ortiz, and then you're gonna be fighting. Do you know who you're fighting yet?
Yeah, Alexis Camacho from Monterrey, Mexico. And I think he resides in Austin, Texas now. I'm not too sure.
Okay, well, you're going to knock him to Boston.
Yeah, whoever they put in front of me is going to get taken care of.
There you go. And then tell us a little bit about your history in fighting.
Started when I was 18. Amassed a good amateur record, 2 national titles, several state titles. Went to Olympic trials, fought for Team USA once.
Wow.
Now turning pro. Did it all on my own until I met Cameron, had the privilege of meeting Cameron, and now we're on to something bigger with this great team around me.
And you're talking about Cameron Davies.
Cameron Davies,
with
yes.
Davies Entertainment, and him and Bebe McClinton are bringing this, the fight night, Alamo City Fight Night on November 9th, and you trained under Bebe McClinton, right?
I don't train under Bebe McClinton,
okay.
But I will say this, I have worked out with him before, and I see the work that he does with Daniel and James and some of the other fighters, and man, I can tell you something, that he's getting them in the best shape that I've seen them in. I've known Daniel for a while, and we fought actually 3 times in the amateurs, so we know each other probably better than most people know each other. So with seeing his progress and his conditioning, man, I love what Bebe's doing for him.
So you really don't want to be against an opponent who's been trained by Bebe?
Nah, I'll fight anybody, man.
Oh,
That's not what I'm saying, man. I'll fight anybody. Nah, they can all get it.
Okay, Eddie. And then we'll come back to you in a little bit. And Benjamin Whitaker, tell us about yourself, Benjamin. You're from San Antonio?
Yes, I'm from San Antonio, southeast side, east side. That's where I was born and raised. I had the opportunity to go overseas, but that's just another longer story. But I was born here, raised here, southeast, east side.
Okay. And then how long you been fighting?
I've been boxing a total of 10 years, so I'm a late starter. I started when I was 25. I got in a little trouble. It was hard to find employment, so I said, I'm going to pick up boxing. I had an older brother that boxed, so I said, well, if he do it, I said, I know I could do it a little bit better. So, and I'm an athlete also, so I just took it step by step and just put the pedal to the floor, and I'm here now.
So how long did it take you to find some success when you started?
I don't want to say it didn't take me long to find success. I knew I was pretty good at it because I could street fight, and then I just applied it to the boxing, and I just got pretty good. Just seeing that I was competing on a higher level than a lot of other people that's been doing it the whole life. So I said, well, maybe I got something, so I'm just gonna grind harder than them, do different things that's different than them, and I'm here now.
Okay. And who you training with here?
I train with Marco. I train with Bebe sometimes, but I also do my own thing too, because I did a lot of trial and error in my career, so I was always on my own, you know.
Right.
And so I'm kind of an easy person to train because you don't have to worry about staying on me. You know, I'm just self-motivated.
Okay. And then what's your record?
I'm 12-3.
12-3. Man, we have a room packed of just overwhelming professional grade boxers. And so how is it? Either one of y'all fought at the Alamo Dome?
Yeah, I fought at the Alamo Dome.
Okay.
This will be my third time, so third time's a charm. So,
There you go. So
yeah.
both of y'all have.
I fought Daniel at the Alamo Dome. Yeah, in the amateurs though. Yeah, he beat me.
So did he bite you?
Nah, he beat me though. He didn't bite me,
He
but
bit him,
me
and
there, yeah.
he bit him, and he won, and he bit him too.
Okay. Well, so what is it like what do you think it's like? I mean, you've been in the audience too, probably at Alamo Dome, or you've been watching some of the fighters. What is it like experiencing fighting in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas?
Well, it's good. I mean, I don't think it'll be like the Canelo fight. I mean, that was real massive, but I mean, it's a step under that though. 'Cause we're gonna pack it.
There you go.
For me, I mean, I don't see any stage being too big for myself. So once I get in the ring, all that stuff just goes out the window.
Okay. And then what about the mental toughness of fighting? Tell the listeners. We'll start. We'll talk with Benjamin first. What type of mental toughness do you have to be a boxer? Because it's something it's tough. You get hit, you get down. I mean, you've had just a couple of losses in your career, not many, but how hard is it to get back into it?
It's just your dedication and your grind and how you're motivated to do something. If you want to accomplish something, you could do it. Especially if you got people saying that you can't do it. If you have that mentality, then it's nothing.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then I wouldn't know what to tell you. You know?
So you got that inner toughness, and what about you, Mr. Ortiz?
To me, it's 100% mental. I mean, that's where my preparation comes from. Getting in shape is the easy part. I think getting mentally ready for things like this is the harder part. But for me, I've done this since, man, I was in high school playing baseball and swimming and everything else that I was doing out in the streets. So it's not very hard for me mentally.
Yeah, and I think since both of y'all kind of started, you started at 18, you started with a 25 boxing, so you've matured. So it's, our brains don't really fully develop. At least I don't think mine has yet. But usually, when you get in your late teens or 20s, you really are kind of developing as a person. Right. So you all are able to bring that mental toughness as you started boxing. That's probably why both y'all had quick success, because mentally you were tough.
I think it's the mental toughness, but I also think it's getting a little older now, and now I have a purpose behind what I'm doing. Whereas before it was me just wanting to be great. Now there's a purpose behind that. Right. And I think once you find your purpose and your reason, your why, really.
And what is your end goal?
I just want to fight the best, man. I want to beat the best. I want to be in there with the best, and I want them to bring the best out of me. So I'm really looking for that guy who could really, really just beat me. But I'll tell you this, I'm gonna take him through the mud before he gets there.
Okay, I believe that, Eddie Ortiz. And Benjamin Whitaker, tell us a little bit about San Antonio and growing up here.
Growing up here, it's a good city, man. I've been in a lot of places around the world and around the nation and stuff like that, but it's just nothing like home. I've been to LA, the traffic's bad. Like it's nothing like home.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really explain it, that much, but I mean, I just love the city.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I moved to San Antonio 7 years ago and just fell in love with the city, and it's a real city. It's no pretentious.
It's not a Hollywood.
Nothing bad about. I'm gonna get hit again, but nothing bad about Austin. but San Antonio is just like we're cool about having to try to be cool.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So it's and we want people from Austin to come here too. So to the fight, but San Antonio is a great city, and for people who live in Austin and Corpus and Dallas and Houston, they'll be coming to San Antonio and get to experience San Antonio.
And everybody that comes there, everywhere I go, they say, yeah, I got that river walk. Everybody like the river walk. So I don't know, it's just something special about the river walk, I guess, too.
Okay.
Everybody loves that.
And let me ask both of y'all a question. Are they going to get their money's worth when they come to Alamo City Fight Night on November 9th?
Yeah, man. I think so. I'm going to speak on that. I think really this whole fight card is the main event. I mean, you got people like James Kirkland, Daniel Baez, Ben Whitaker, Carlos Swifty, Eddie Garza, Selena Barrios, I mean, this is just the main event. The whole card is a main event. I'm just fighting last, man. So for me, I'm excited, just as excited to see these guys fight and to see them in their preparation coming up to this fight as I am for myself. So I know we're all going to put on a show. I think we all have that mission in mind to give San Antonio something, not only San Antonio, but the boxing world something bigger than they've seen before.
Okay, Cameron Davies, I think you found your spokesman. so yeah, that pretty much sums it up for boxing in San Antonio and this amazing card that Davies Entertainment has put together. This is gonna be world class. If you miss it, you're gonna miss an opportunity of a lifetime. You're gonna miss the beginning of bringing San Antonio as a world class venue for boxing. So we're talking before about having, if you have a corporation, you can sponsor veterans, you can sponsor wounded veterans, you can sponsor service military. Davies Entertainment has packages that as a corporation you can buy lots of tickets which will be distributed to the military and our veterans and our wounded warriors. That's very critical to give back to the community, and that's what Davies Entertainment's doing. In addition to bringing world-class boxing and a how many total matches are going to be? 10 matches, one night. So it starts about what time?
7 o'clock.
7, and going to end. You're going to start boxing about whenever it ends.
Depends how many knockouts there are.
Depends how many knockouts. So 10 boxes, I mean, amazing opportunity. We only have about 50 seconds left. Benjamin, anything else you want to make a shout out to anybody?
No shout outs. Just everybody come out and support your local boxers. That's what it's about, man. And it's gonna be a great night of boxing. Everybody's gonna be there to support, and we're looking forward to see everybody there.
Great, thank you, Benjamin Whitaker and Eddie Ortiz.
Just for all the support that we've all received, all of us guys here with Davies Entertainment, and I can't really speak for them. I know they're going to put on a show, but I'm telling you now, I'm going to really put on something special for you guys.
And you got the last fight, and it's going to be worth it. Stay until the end.
I'm the last fight. Let's get this correct, though. I'm the last fight, but we're all the main event.
There you go. I like that. Okay, well, this is James Dewar with the San Antonio Entertainment Show. Stay tuned. Watch our videos on Facebook. You can rewatch these videos on Facebook, on YouTube. Just go to San Antonio Entertainment Show, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, Bo.